Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
Fighting the Institute with crappy weapons is a horrible idea.
We outnumber the scientists many times over. We just need more than our fists. We've come up with a plan for the weapons. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it.
Thank you. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Good day.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I'll take a look, sure.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Good afternoon. Food products are available for purchase. Would you care for some?
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
When the lights go down and the stars come out.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How can this happen?
We think there was a system.
Damn it, you're all useless.
Greetings, sir. Reporting status. All.
Liam's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates, especially.
Hey.
We have little time. It is best you go. For your sake.
Hey there.
Tell Z1 we will fight when the time comes.
Hey there.
Now that we have weapons, next time you will not fight alone.
Excuse me.
I can't believe a human would do this for us.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can, but he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
Have any problems?
There's been no alarm. My friends have all the time they need to get what they want, then cover their tracks.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
Liam.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Quentin is such a liar. How'd he know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand.
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resource. Unfortunately, no as remarkable as our synth.
Right.
The superior synth mind.
So it's like every other wonder gizmo ever invented. When will you eggheads learn?
Have faith. Let me show you how we deal with such A rogue synth has... His memories have been erased. Under his leadership, I've dispatched a courser to Liberty.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it. Now you should get...
on corpse squatting, I'm good to go.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X68.
Mhm.
I've already...
I doubt you can...
Let's just get this over with.
Right behind you. Shouldn't take long.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but... Where'd that little fucker go?
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important.
All right, but make it quick.
I will. I'm going to...
Sure.
You'll need to... Once he's shut down...
I'm not going to destroy this man's identity and free will. Killing him would be more humane.
He's not a man, sir. He's a synth. A synth. We can restore it. Sir, I can't force you to... That's all, sir.
Well done.
Let's get this over with.
Just like me, made it to the top. Well done.
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Just like me, made it to the top. Well done. Very impressive. Just like me, made it to the top.
Right.
Judging by your gear, I'm gonna get... So, tell me.
Gabriel, you aren't who you think you are. You're a synth, and we're here to take you home.
Sid! What the hell are you talking about? I remember my whole life. I know where I grew up and who my parents were. Explain that to me!
I'll make this easy for you. Surrender now, or we kill you.
Okay. Okay! I can see we're no match for you guys. Just don't kill us.
Don't listen to these guys. They're messing with your head, man. Just shut the hell up. You got me? Don't say another word.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have my orders. P592, initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? Are you okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out. Are you fucking kidding me?
Didn't even break a sweat. Nice work, sir.
Heck, what
I'll
was
take
that?
the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth B5.
I'm usually not a fan of squad, but I feel pretty good.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something...
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you... You'll need to...
Uh-huh. Good. I'd like to avoid any...
Well, he might not be...
Uh-huh.
That's all, sir.
Here I was wanting to spend the day reading...
Let's do this.
Well done. Very impressive. Just like me. Just here, die. Kill these sons of bitches. Oh shit. Whoa, everybody. Well done. Very
Hey, that's my trick.
If you're not here to talk, then you're here to die. Kill these sons. Well done. Very impressive. Just like me, made it to the top.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important.
Not now. We're a little busy.
I know, but it'll just take a second, and it's something you need to know. I'm going to give you... You'll need to say, once he's shut...
Uh-huh. I'm not going to...
He's not a man. We can restore... Sir, that's all, sir.
Sure.
Well done. Very impressive. Just like me, made it to the top. If you're not here to talk, then you're here to die. Well done. Well done. Very impressive. Just like me, made it to the top. Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate?
How much plunder have you got?
Ah, so you are here for a little bit.
What are you doing, boss? We can take these guys.
Keep your mouth shut! I know what I'm doing! We got a modest little stash. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you. Freely, if you walk away afterwards. What do you say? Do I have your word?
You have my word. Give me what you got, and we'll leave.
This guy's no angel, but given the alternative, the password to get into the stash is Mad Orca. Help yourself, my fellow pirate. We can always get more.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources?
How much plunder have you got?
What are you, a broken?
Mm-hmm.
Sid, what the hell are you talking about?
I remember my whole life. Explain that!
I'll make this easy for you.
Okay. Okay!
Sure.
Don't listen to these guys.
Right.
Just shut the hell up.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have my orders. P592, initialize factory reset. Authorization. Let's do this.
Well done. Very impressive. Just like me, made it to the top.
I'm already bored.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top.
How much plunder have you got? Sure.
What are you doing? Keep your mouth.
We got a mod. What do you say?
You have my word. Give me what you got.
This guy's no angel.
Uh-huh.
Password to get into this. Help yourself, my fellow.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have my orders. B592, initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? Are you okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him! Take them out! You gotta be joking.
You'll regret this.
Time's up, asshole! Down.
Back to work. Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to reload with reclaim synth B592.
Terminal somewhere.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Do you require anything?
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Sean.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult.
The Institute created that synth. So the Institute is responsible for what it does.
I disagree. A synth is no more inherently evil than a handgun. When a man dies by gunshot, is the weapon's maker blamed? Of course not. The blame rightly falls on he who pulled the trigger. Yes, we created the synth. But whether they intended to or not, the Railroad's agents turned it into a killer. But enough about that. The task is done. I couldn't have hoped for a better. While you were away, you'll find all... Go and have a look.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I think more clearly while I'm walking.
Quentin is such a liar. How would he know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you. I'm listening. Sir.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me.
Sure. I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find the group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. And they no doubt mean to free these synths. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened.
Sure.
I'm afraid we've reached the point. We have learned the current.
That sounds way too dangerous.
It shouldn't be. But it's important that we act on this soon. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. A Corsair will be waiting for you in their bunker.
Hey, you.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital, but the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Oh, is that all? Need anything else while I'm at it?
No. Just keep defying the odds. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Corsair escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Hey, you. Randolph's safe house has been MIA since Switchboard. Now, we got one of the dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
Checking out dead drops is your job.
Not when it could be a big old trap from the Institute. Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Anything to report from the Institute?
Give me the details on the Institute assault.
Those details are still being ironed out. The biggest question is what to do to the Institute itself. Pam believes their destruction is absolutely necessary. But the Institute isn't just populated by diabolical scientists. Families live there. Children. If we destroy them, we're going to evacuate more than just synths. But those that can't or won't evacuate would die. It's something each one of us must come to terms with.
Desdemona.
Any news from the Institute?
Z1's recruited more synths. They're making weapons now.
That's great news. As soon as Z1's ready, let me know. It's all coming together.
Got a lot of synths
Anything
in play
to report
right now.
from the
Makes
Institute?
things really dangerous.
Do you have any news?
We're starting to mobilize. Soon, all of our field agents will be ready to come here. When Z1 organizes his synths below, then we'll assault the Institute and free as many synths as we can.
So you're just the knight I heard about.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Is there a point to all this?
Just giving you the proper background, soldier. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
If it's all the same to you, I prefer not to say.
That answer is unacceptable, Knight.
I thought I was your Institute reconnaissance.
You're the only one that's been able to breach the Institute. But you're hardly the only source for information we have. We've been running round-the-clock vertibird patrols, and we even have squads on the ground trying to pick up anything we can. Not to mention all the scribes we have monitoring radio traffic and trying to crack their RF encryption. I assure you, we have reconnaissance well in hand.
I have it on good authority. You'll just have to trust me.
Protecting your source, is it? Very well. Since you've given me no reason to doubt you in the past, your word will suffice. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Area sweep. Located.
Lord.
Surprise assault. Fan out. Now that's just the norm.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Somebody had security issues.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting back...
Whenever you're done corpse squatting, I'm good to go.
I regret any suffering you may incur.
Got company!
Hey.
I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you. I can't believe you do that for us.
Excuse me.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Hi.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hi.
Thank you for saving us.
I can't believe you do that for us.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Too many miles on the road. Sensor reading detected.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Upper limb actuator alone. Please reveal yourself as initiated.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth.
Sure.
The only hope for humanity.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. Well, the Institute realized it only made sense that I'll admit, to not only do so extraordinary.
You could have let me out decades ago.
Until I became director, certainly it was an experiment. I had no...
Sure.
With the common, perhaps most...
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. A future which I hope Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so stupid?
They were afraid. They didn't want to come back here.
Afraid? They're machines, artificial. They're incapable of being afraid. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
Let's not forget our roles here, son. At the end of the day, I'm still your father.
I am acutely aware of our positions. I am also not a child. And I have a tremendous amount of responsibility for the Institute.
So where does this leave us?
I need to be sure I can count on you going forward. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Father. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the... I hope.
I dreamed of you as an adult for so long. Here you are. And I'm so disappointed.
Goodbye, Father.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
It's my fault. I wasn't able to complete the mission.
I gave you this opportunity to prove yourself. Particularly to prove to the Directorate that you deserve a place here. That will now be significantly harder. There will be accusations that you deliberately sabotaged the mission. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset.
Sure.
And to see the brother. I will refrain. Speaking of which.
Uh-huh.
It's time for you to become more involved in the future. I'd like you. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.